Good afternoon. I'm Landon with Remember to Impress. Today, we're going to talk a little bit about dry fire and getting some practice. Want to form this as though you're a new gun owner. You don't own your battle belt set up like I do. You bought your gun, your holster. So it's going to come with a couple mags, no dummy rounds, and you went and bought a holster that you either don't know if you like or not. First suggestion I'll make to you, buy a blue gun that fits your holster. This is an exact copy of the one I'm carrying right now. It's a Glock 19. It's even got Glock markings on it. This is from Rings, R-A-N-G-S. It's even got a patent number. I think I bought it on Amazon, 40 bucks or so. This is going to be good if you're not comfortable carrying it, right? Drawing out of your holster, doing manipulations with it, moving it around, getting used to feeling a firearm. It's not the same weight, but it's not the point. It even has iron sights that line up so you can actually practice some target acquisition. Thing about my holster, this will not work because it needs a barrel. This has a barrel lug in it, so if I does not lock. But it's good for more or less function. If I drilled the barrel out, it'll work. So, blue guns, get you one. Next, you just got to learn some fundamentals. If you go to your classes or do whatever, they'll teach them to you there. Find, like Jerry Miculek, somebody who will teach you fundamentals. But basically, I'm just going to go through a couple drills. I've even got my rifle out over here. I'm going to show a couple of those here in a minute. So, first thing I like to do, especially when I get a new holster, is make sure it works. All right, tug on it, do whatever you need to do to test the functions of that holster. If your blue gun fits in it, do it with your blue gun. Jump up and down. Do what you need to do. When you're dry firing, you need to be doing this about 10-15 minutes every other day, maybe, as often as you want. As often as you think your skills are depreciating. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to practice the draws from that location. And as you can see, I'm going very slow, very deliberate, making sure to actuate the safety device on my holster and get it out of the way. Not trying to get those shots on you. I want to make sure this movement can be fast and smooth. If it has to go slower because I'm making mistakes, it can go slower. That's fine. Next thing I like to do, practice your trigger pull. Okay, slow, steady squeeze press. Okay, we're trying not to anticipate. Okay, and we're trying not to wiggle it around. Okay, so we're going to try to get those reps in, all right? Making sure you hit your reset, cycling it, letting the reset go without letting it all the way out. We're not practicing slapping the trigger like we do on Xbox. So, next thing, we incorporate the two. Slow, steady draw, slow, steady squeeze, bang. Okay, on to target. And I'm getting that reset ready for another shot. That's your follow through. You're practicing a follow through even though you're the one cycling the action. I'll show you what a search and assess would look like. I'm not going to do it anymore just because to save time on this. I want to get to the rifle. But we're going to try to speed it up. I was a little off on that one. I'm going to slow it back down. I went a little too quick. Push yourself to failure. And the more you do it, the more you actually shoot, the more you'll know where your rounds are going and you know when you made a good shot or not. All right, so I got empty magazines in my magazine pouch. I got a big one and a little one just to grab 2 different things. I'm going to switch positions with them and do whatever craziness. So, empty firearm. Insert an empty mag. So on this, you can incorporate a few things. You can get a draw, a trigger press, and an immediate action. Okay, a tap, rack, bang in case you have some kind of failure. So, no dummy rounds means that slide's not going to go back. Good thing I have this. So I went back on target. So I'll show you. If that doesn't work, we're still going to hit that lever, okay? If you don't have dummy rounds, this is just how you're going to get used to working it for a little while. Try not to create a training scar, okay? If it goes back and it locks back, you're going to see it's empty, and you're just going to reload again, or you're going to go to a different weapon system, because that was my last mag. So we'll do that again, but we'll do it with a contingency. I just dropped that mag to get that thing forward. Ready for another shot, okay? Next, we're gonna put a little mag in. We're gonna practice some admin reloads, super easy. Right, we're gonna juggle those around. You can do that with just a hand, okay? Hold a mag, and pinch your other one and get your switch. So, just like that, easy peasy. So let me get the gun. Okay, so with the rifle, we're gonna do the same thing, okay? Take this mag out. We're just gonna practice the trigger pull for a little bit. Coming up on target, okay? At an unready position, coming onto target. And there's plenty of training aids that reset your trigger for you. Look into them. The next thing, insert our mag. We're going to lock our bolt to the rear. Okay. Now we're going to simulate emergency reload. Okay. So I got my reload set up. When you set it up, you just pick your mag up, put it in your pocket. All right, I know I'm moving a little fast. On Instagram, I want to go into more detail. Dry fire is important. Dry fire, you can solve a bunch of problems that if you're a below average shooter, or hell, an average shooter, expert shooters, everybody does the dry fire, and it helps over time. What I will tell you, buying training aids and stuff is nice. It makes it easier. Does it make it more expensive? Hell yeah. Some of these training aids are, upwards of $100. Forgot this thing doesn't have to stop. There are things you're going to learn by yourself. You're going to learn that the blue gun is going to get old after a little while. You're going to want to use your firearm. You're going to feel more comfortable pulling your pistol out. You can get blue guns of rifles. It's not very cost effective, but there's plenty of training aids for rifles too. Get out, do your training. 10-15 minutes a day for your pistol. All right, if you're considering concealed carry, go shoot at the range. Find out why you're not hitting the target with a coach. Take a class and practice those things at home. Ask a professional teacher good drills, okay? Like the putting the penny on the barrel and all the things you can go Google right now. I just want to show you some of the things I do, at speed. I dry fire pretty often. I keep targets in my backyard for this, okay? So this is my 20th video. Congrats to me. Figured it'd be on dry fire, something we can all do together. Go follow me on Instagram. It's at Murban and Press on Instagram. You'll see me on there. I'm doing more live videos, and I'm keeping them up there so you can watch them later. Some of them are kind of long-winded, but it's usually about a topic I'm either going to do a video about or about just general thoughts. Get in there and join the chat. All right, it's going to be fun. Everybody, stay safe, hug your families, and if you didn't call your mom yesterday, you're probably a bad child. Son, what are you doing?